Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from. Today I'm filming this on March 2nd, and we have major news as Iran has successfully bombed a U.S. ship. A critically important U.S. ship has been hit by bombs and missiles and drones and other explosives by the Iranian military. As well as that, we have more stunning film footage. More Iranian fighter jets have been shot down. So I'm going to get into it. I'm going to break it all down for you. I'm going to show you the footage. Make sure to stick around for all, but you're not going to want to miss 1 second. Before we get started, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe, totally free. Cost you guys absolutely nothing at all. Huge, huge boost to the channel. Comment with your thoughts below. What do you think about the war? Who do you think is winning? How should we respond to our ship being bombed? Let me know in the comments below. Hit the bell, all notifications turned on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here, Instagram, David Hookstead, XD Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. My DMs are wide open. Send me any tips you got. Give me a follow on both. Now let's get into it. So this is breaking Iran bombs U.S. ship news. As of today, March 2nd, the American flag bulk oil tanker, the Stena Imperative, one of 10 tankers that are part of U.S. Navy's tanker security program. That's critically important, make a note of that. Tasked with guaranteeing the military access to fuel delivery in global conflict zones and national emergencies, was struck this morning by several projectiles launched by Iran while pierside at the port of Bahrain. The attack resulted in several fires on board. The ship has not sunk, although we do not know the full extent of the damage. Now, why is this critically important? This ship is part of a special U.S. military program to make sure our oil keeps on the move for the U.S. military, to make sure the military never runs out of fuel. This is a specially protected ship. It's not a regular oil tanker, and it has now been bombed in the port of Iran, Bahrain. I almost said Bahrain by the Iranian regime. A massive escalation in the war is they have now bombed one of the most important ships in the entire world. Only 10 of these ships exist, and now one of them has been bombed by the Iranian regime. This is going to be insane. You do not touch the U.S.'s boats, and I guarantee you we are going to hit back hard and hit back in brutal and overwhelming fashion. Furthermore, this Iranian fighter jet shot down comes from the Qatar Ministry of Defense. It says the Ministry of Defense of the state of Qatar announces that multiple Su-24 Iranian fighter jets that launched from Iran and attempted to go to Qatar were shot down by the Qatari air defenses, as well as 7 ballistic missiles were shot down and 5 drones. It's actually kind of crazy that at this point in the war, Iran is even able to get fighter jets still in the air. They got 2 fighter jets up, 2 Su-24s, which of course are Soviet produced. They're incredibly old aircraft. They attempted to fly those aircraft to Khyar, 2 bomb targets, and the Qataris blasted them right out of the sky, making sure that those planes wouldn't get near their intended targets. Hang with me here, I'm teeing it up. We got more information coming in. Says bombing campaign amps up. Kurdistan Border Command next to the Sanjage airport in Iran has been blocked. We have bombed an airport. It looks like you can see the massive amount of fire and smoke coming up. Then next up, several same location. Look at this explosion in Iranian Kurdistan. All right, so let's go ahead, hit play on this. You can see the massive explosion right there, ripping through the target area. Second explosion right there. Multiple targets hit. I mean, this is unbelievable footage. Look at the amount of kick-ass power that the United States and the Israelis are hitting the Islamic regime with. And then right here, let me get this up on the screen for you. This is a major strike in the Janedabad district in Thrawn as Tehran continues to get pummeled. Second explosion, third explosion, there we go. It literally, I'm at a loss for words watching getting absolutely pummeled. So much, I got to pause quick. So much for those Chinese and Russian air defense systems. They don't seem to be holding up too well right now. And then right here says Tehran IRGC targets have been under non-stop attacks since the morning, and we are only on day 3 of the war. Huge explosions right there. Unbelievable. Look at the amount of smoke. Just total destruction enthroned at this very moment. And then this is in Isfahan. Massive strikes underway. You can see the smoke rising. Next up, another massive strike in Tehran. Multiple explosions are going off. Hold on, I'm going to pause it right there. Again, the amount of bombs and the power of the bombs that are being dropped is absolutely incredible. It is a reminder to our enemies that the United States military possesses the greatest weapons known to man. And when we start using them, it is going to be a very bad time for them. And then right here, massive strikes reported in Shahaknas Kage, west of Throne. Huge smoke cloud as the air campaign continues in unrelenting fashion. And then here we have a strike on an intersection in Tehran, likely targeting a specific vehicle. See the explosion right there. Cars are trying to flee. The chaos doesn't stop. And then here, U.S. hits missile sites, the U.S. Central Command releasing a video. Iran continues to maliciously launch ballistic missiles indiscriminately targeting military and civilian locations. U.S. forces remain on the hunt to eliminate that threat. As the president said, our resolve has never been stronger. So this is an Iranian missile launcher right there being destroyed before it could fire off its missile at whatever it would be targeting. There you go. Lit up. Lit up. This footage will never get old. That's an air defense system. I believe a Russian-provided air defense system that has been bombed and removed. And then right here, the IDF found a Khorashar ballistic missile, which is one of the strongest missiles on the planet. The Iranians were getting ready to launch it. Never got the chance. Blown up right there. Blown up right there. And then next, I made a video about this pilot rescued this morning. Multiple F-15s were shot down in a friendly fire incident. We now have footage that is out of the Kuwaitis, the locals rescuing one of our pilots. I believe it is a female pilot. Let's watch the footage. It's surreal. You're fine. Really? You need something to help you? No, I'm not safe. No problem. You're safe. You are safe. You're safe. Everything good? No problem. Thank you for helping us. Everything perfect. Unbelievable. Look at the smile on this pilot's face. It's almost like the pilot can't even believe the world they're living in. Absolutely incredible. I want to give a shout out to the Kuwaiti locals that rescued all of our pilots. The locals stepped up, got them aid immediately, got them to the military base, didn't harm a hair on their body, protected them the whole way. So thank you very much to the people in Kuwait. Next up, Dan Kane making it clear. Dan Kane comments, "We will crush the Iranian regime." This is the chairman of the Joint Chiefs making it clear. We will crush the Iranian regime. That is the only way this story ends. To those who would test our resolve or threaten the United States, our allies, or our interests, understand clearly we can reach you. We can sustain the fight and we can scale the fight and we will prevail. So right there, Dan Kane making it clear. We are willing to go all the way, and there is nothing the Iranian regime can do to stop us. Lastly, President Trump says, "Big wave is coming," appeared on CNN. I don't think I can play the clip, but I will read it to you, saying we're knocking the crap out of them. I think it's going very well. It's very powerful. We've got the greatest military in the world, and we're using it. And then Trump said there is a big wave that hasn't started yet. Says we haven't even started hitting them hard. The big wave hasn't even happened. The big wave is coming soon. So Trump saying more massive strikes are on the way. So as of me filming this video, a reaction U.S. ship has been bombed. It is not sunk yet. We do not know the full extent of the damage. Multiple Iranian fighter jets have been shot down, and Tehran continues to be pummeled with airstrikes one after another. And thank you again to the great people of Kuwait who rescued our downed pilots, downed in a friendly fire incident. Those are the latest updates we have as of March 2nd. I will continue to monitor the situation and be back when we have more. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in your comments below. And as always, thank you for watching.